that bad. I didn't even really do anything crazy. Nothing outrageous happened.
All right.
I will say that I was in an Uber at one point, and a pickup truck sideswiped us on the interstate. That was pretty nuts, and he kept driving.
Oh.
So it's like nobody stopped. This guy just kept weaving in and out of traffic.
Business as usual?
Yeah, very interesting stuff. There was a pool party Sean invited me to once. But
it was a lot of fun.
There was a lot going on there. And really and truly, never been the same since. So anyway, Sean, how do you extrapolate?
Well, I think we should start the extrapolation by saying Furia has taken the B-bomb site, smoke execute, straight out of spawn, Mousesports, in a very, very tough retake right here.
Yeah, and in this moment, Mousesports not even remotely close. They're going to have some players out here towards the site early on. Not meaning to burst fire, I'm going to assume, but perhaps that was on purpose. And eradicated will be that of Furia. This has not gone well, but this time is ticking. Mousesports find themselves in a crunch time. Well, with these frags being traded in, Nato Savic's going to do what he can. Finds at least one. But overall, that's still a spicy meatball to defuse. I don't know that Art can get back into this round. He's going to have to find that kill first, and he does find the second. What the fork?
He's going to lose his P250, though.
Oh, no. Not the P250.
Oh, his perfect record of 2-0. It's gone. I actually probably think he thought he would. Well, he thought he was dying to the bomb anyway. So, yeah. Didn't really matter. Solid buy coming out of Furia here. 4 rifles, 1 ump. Mousesports full investing.
Standard. All right. So Art opening things up here in a round that ultimately is not favored on the side of Mousesports. Let's be honest. We got 4 Deagles alive at this point.
Yeah, it seems like the CT second round on this map would be. I mean, I don't have the data to back this up, but
of course you don't.
It seems like it would be one of the hardest CT second rounds to win.
Which is weird. You've been doing math problems secretly on your phone all day. I didn't want to say anything, but I thought, like, surely that's what you were doing, right?
Well, I was really trying to find,
the square root of 69.
Square roots. I was doing integrals over here.
Integrals. Wow.
Trying to find the next decimal of pi.
You know what? If you do hate math, like, I would say normal people do, go ahead and let us know via Twitter. Maybe tag Sean Garrison to it with your favorite math problems, or maybe even tag Sean Garrison your
favorite math problems.
Your favorite math riddles. Perhaps Sean will figure those integrals out for you.
Never heard that said before.
It was the actual first. Tweet your favorite math problems. Let us know what you're thinking here. Speaking of math problems, Mousesports not going to be taking this second round. I'll tell you right now. And I did hear some typing, so there is a chance for a timeout. But just a chance, of course.
We have seen this all too much when we see Mousesports play Vertigo. Ropz and a 1 on 3, 4, 5.
Retake,
roaming around the map.
Hanging out. Oh, my.
Making plays.
Making it happen.
There you go, man. Come on down. All right, we got a very special guest who knows a thing or two about Furia and Mousesports at the same time. He goes by the name of Kenneth. You might know him as Kenny. I know him as, well, Kenny S. I guess these other two on the sofa would as well. Kenny, looking into that camera, talk to me about your entire life. This one right here.
There is 4 of them. This one?
Yes, that one.
Okay. So, yeah, today we went to the mall, which was pretty cool. Beverly Hills.
Oh, wow.
Fancy. Pretty fancy place.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was so many nice cars, nice people.
Rodeo Drive?
Sorry?
Rodeo Drive?
What did you say?
Rodeo.
Yeah, Rodeo Drive.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's in Beverly Hills, right?
So.
We would say rodeo.
It's actually not it's a street. Literally streets. It's not like a mall. It's a, there's a couple of streets.
Is there like, did you go past the I think it's a Bugatti or something? That's always like parked outside of one of the shops?
I have no clue. I've seen so many Rolls Royce and Bentley and
it's everywhere in it, right?
Ferrari.
Like you just
all
see a
of them
Bentley
are traces.
out.
And I even saw Sean Garris, like Sean Garris lives there, I think.
Yo, Sean brought his
Anna is live, bro.
Sean brought his new and improved prototype out too. He brought his child to the venue.
That is true.
A
I
new
brought my
improved
child
prototype.
to the venue.
It
was a risky play, letting my child see Trace in person.
Well,
meeting the devil face to face.
I just
want to
say that your child was at ease when Henry held this child. So
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
And a lot more smiling than I saw perhaps around you if I had to really think about it.
Oh, damn.
Your child was real happy around here. It was just the weirdest
I
phenomenon.
got forced. I got forced. I'm just telling my coach that I got forced to sit here on the
Forced.
couch.
You can
forced.
join us too,
That's a good
if you'd like.
coach. That's a good coach.
Have some pita with us.
Yeah, it's okay. I was saying that I need to prepare the semi-final tomorrow, but
do.
we don't even know our opponent yet. So
Yeah, exactly.
That's very true.
And I mean, think about it this way, right? Like when Alex did a cartwheel onto your ankles,
yeah,
the next day you played super sick.
that's right. Where is Alex? He needs
Yeah.
to do it again.
That's
No,
a good
he's
question.
roaming around here, so we can finish off that way as well. We can make it a thing.
We certainly could. Now, the tiebreaker scenarios are not optimal, are they not?
There would be a tiebreak, you said?
There could be.
If,
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
Furia wins
If
this,
Furia wins this, there will be a
And
tiebreaker.
Mousesport and Vertigo hasn't been looking so great so far.
0-3.
yeah, on Vertigo it's been real. Actually, yeah, it's been real bad.
Yeah.
I think they've gotten like a total of, what was it?
Not a lot of rounds.
12-ish rounds in 3 maps.
Not a lot of rounds.
Again, the math coming out of Sean is
Yeah.
just, it's kind of unchallenged at this point. It truly is.
We just believe everything Sean says, honestly.
Numbers.
So what's the option? So if Furia wins this game,
They played tiebreakers, which is VP.
VP. So we gonna face either VP and Furia afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Actually, yeah, you can do your research right here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Get your whole
with
team
us. But say everything that you would plan
Oh.
to do here. If you
Excuse me, I was really like focused on Xera to wallbang.
No, it's pretty nuts stuff right there, right?
Yeah,
But
it's-
like, what would you take away from watching a game? If you, let's just say not this game, but perhaps if you were able to study your opponent's game going into it prior.
I think it's mostly the the pistol rounds first of all, very important rounds. The first gun rounds, also the patterns they might have city side, the positionings, because most
Okay.
of the time when you're not like super comfortable on the map, you mostly take like the same setups. And also, yeah, their favorite rounds pretty much. No need to make like such a big deal. You don't have to analyze like the world game.
Of course,
but,
yeah.
You know.
Wait, do you ever look into like other offers that you play often?
Not really. Actually, I watched those guys, but for my own things, not necessarily to analyze them, to counter them, but more like to implement things in my own game, you know?
Okay, yeah.
But otherwise, yeah, I mean, the fact that all the OP is playing is always also super important. And mostly no, because I face them like a lot during the year. So yeah, like what the Opus does as patterns also matters, you know. And the good thing is that we have analysts and that kind of things that also tell us to save us some time, you know, because like preparing games takes time, and also we need to think about a lot of things, you know, like sleep schedule, having dinner at the proper time, you know.
Yeah,
Kenny,
it's a lot of stuff.
Kenny, speaking of proper times, I think this is a good time to ask you if you are getting in trouble for being here. And now, don't lie, because we will fact check that right away.
I have no trouble for being here, literally. Like
Survey says it's true. Okay, just want to make sure. You know, didn't want you to skip class, skip school. That's not cool. You know,
Trace always looking out for you.
trying to help you, Kenny. You know that.
I know. You're a good guy. You're a good friend.
Some of that's a lie, but we're not gonna pick out
you're
which one.
definitely not a good guy.
Yeah, that's I'd rather be a good friend, I suppose.
Oh, that's why I like you. You're not a good guy.
There's Alex. He's ready to cartwheel on you when the game's about to end.
I'll be back.
Mousesports still favored, dwindling a little bit.
Yeah.
Much better now.
But Mousesports have picked up the last 2 rounds.
Yeah. A hits as well. Things have changed.
Are you okay, Trace?
Yeah, Henry's over there doing weird Henry Greer things. Now, tell me about him. It's like a human in terms
Do
of
it,
source. That would be hit number 2 there, brought to you by Kenny S. onto Henry G. Love absolutely every second of it. Thank you so much, Kenny. Wow.
Nobody has more savagery towards Henry than Kenny does, actually.
And the funny part is how Henry just cowers away and takes it like the grown man that he is.
every time.
Unbelievable.
It's because I took my nickname from Mi's nickname, so you know I'm allowed to.
Kenny S.
Oh, yeah.
Henry G. Could be a
Henry G
standoff of
now.
ages. Maybe we get a cage. You
Entering
guys fight
the
it out.
arena. Looking.
Henry, do you need
That's a British
do you need a
style.
voice?
I don't need anything from you.
Okay.
He's had enough.
I'm just seeing what's happening over here.
I mean, we have...
A couple of times.
That's savage.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you know what he's coming back
No,
to.
that's bullying. That's bullying. I don't accept that.
Okay, if you are at home, this is the off-camera action in which we have started an Nerf war.
And we're fighting bullying, you know? Like it
We
happens
are.
at a lot of school
Now,
and stuff.
Henry signed the Any Key Pledge. Now, that means quite a few different things, some of which he won't bring over here. I'm sure of it. On the other hand, Sean probably didn't sign it.
Quite have the range for that, Sean.
That's not going to work.
It's a hostile work environment here.
Oh my god. Jesus.
This is America.
Trace now taken
This is
out.
America,
by-
yeah.
Sorry. Only people that are here will understand what just happened. And now we will leave it at that. We'll talk about Counter-Strike. Kenny, tell me something that you see. Anything at all. Literally anything will work.
Well, I see that FURIA is gonna lose the round.
Ooh. Hard call.
Yeah, you told me what I see, so this is what I see.
That's true. Actually, you've played both of these teams on Vertigo in this tournament.
FURIA was really aggressive, super aggressive.
Yeah.
You can see that they don't necessarily like. I mean, they play with the coach, right? So they really rely on their individual like decisions making. And Hart and Gary were like playing really quickly on A T side. If we were playing passive, we would have gotten like really destroyed and like surprised, which happened basically because it was I think the first game of the event for us, and we were really sloppy. I remember that. So yeah.
Do you think so Mousesports said that they've been practicing Vertigo and try to fix something like stuff around their A bomb site after the beating they took against you. Do you think like do you see any sort of changes to what they're doing right now, or is it pretty much as expected?
Well, I think they're pretty disappointed because I think they should maybe try to contest a bit more.
Yeah, be more aggressive.
Yeah, be more aggressive because, as I said a few days ago, yesterday, Vertigo is a lot about control of A for City and T.
The ramp area.
It's like winning trades and that kind of things. And I don't think like playing it like really passive is a really good solution.
Yeah.
You can play passive, but at some point you have to retake informations and get the right timing when the T side are like in ramp and yellow and just catch them off guard, you know?
Yeah. Well, we'll see if Mousesports are able to do so. They've gotten 5 rounds in a row, so that's a start.
Kenny, what do you think about Mousesports on Vertigo?
I think they have not.
With their
showing a lot of
normal
good
team,
things.
they're pretty good, right? When Walk6 actually playing.
Yeah, yeah.
That's probably why they
that's
picked
not the
it.
first team I've been watching for Vertigo.
Yeah. Who do
But
you think is the best team right now on Vertigo? Shawless Liquid.
Astralis at the beginning was definitely the strongest team. I think everyone has pretty much the same game style nowadays. Like it's pretty much like the meta, and everybody is using the meta. But I think we are the best team on Vertigo.
Well, let's pause it right there. I'm going to ask Malik. Malik is on the sofa with us, but also not at the same time, if you know what I'm saying. Like, actually, physically, he's not. Now, what I want to ask you is, when we talk about Vertigo, who do you think is one of the more tougher opponents? Who's one of the harder people to play?
I don't think we played enough teams, but Tyloo beat us. I think it's... Is it the only team that beat us? No, we lost against MRBR maybe?
Yeah, we lost MRBR.
Yeah.
MRBR looks pretty good.
I think MRBR did well, yeah. Honestly, I didn't feel like we got outplayed in a way that... no, I don't know. I cannot say any team... yeah, actually, yeah, I can. But like it's a bit older, and 100 teams actually beat us so bad. When was it? Maybe
in
2
practice,
months ago, 1 month
first
ago?
of all, in practice, they were like really sick.
Yeah, I think
really
100
hard
teams
to
on
play.
this map were like beating us so hard. But after that, we have been like understanding the map better, and I believe now it's way different.
Is it one of those where like you're getting beaten so bad about 9 rounds of the game, you just like DC from the server, just like leave the server, like sorry for wasting your time, we gotta go.
No, but actually when it happens, hopefully it's in practice. I'm quite happy because then I realize, okay, we are behind, and we need to understand something that we are doing wrong or something we didn't get, and 100 Chiefs made us realize that thing, and we have been putting some work. I think it was a month ago or something. And yeah, now it's getting much better.
How about Gary winning this?
Wow.
1v2 at the end of the round. Holy moly.
What a coach.
Wow.
Jumping teabag at the end there as well.
The jumping one. That's
Gary's
way more significant than
Gary's had
just a
some
normal.
really good rounds this
Yeah.
entire event. Like, yeah, he didn't put up the numbers in that last game.
That was like the first game he didn't actually
Yeah.
show up, in a sense.
But now, Gary looking at potentially a couple contract offers coming out of Summit. So,
There you have it. Heard it here first.
no speculation. My name is also Kenny S. So if you have if you have any questions, just
You
forward
wish,
them.
bro. You wish.
No, I'm cool. Like, it's cool.
Hey, Ropz actually got to see people. That's kind of a new one.
Yeah, that could be a mistake on Furia's part, going that way.
Oh, Art,
that's
of
ratty.
course, of course.
Oh my gosh. Is that a water smoke or something?
It looks
Yeah.
all the way up to bomb box, I
Oh.
think.
That's pretty sick.
Here.
Have you seen this, Damian? Pretty good, huh?
Just gonna steal it immediately.
No, usually people steal films from us.
You're the innovators.
No, not necessarily, but I think we're doing some cool stuff. When we don't lose to ourselves, it's tactical-wise, we have some interesting stuff, I would say.
Kenny, with this new team, what's your favorite map to play?
Mirage.
Okay.
And Overpass as well. I like Overpass, even though the Serbians were not playing it before, but now they feel really comfortable on it.
Good.
We haven't seen a lot of overpass in this tournament so far.
Yeah, people keep vetoing us. I don't know.
Have you been too good in practice? Is that the problem?
No, actually, we haven't played Deuce Team in practice for a while, actually. Well, we don't have any time to practice. Not
Yeah,
gonna
okay.
lie.
Yeah, you're kind of just
We've
running
been
from tournaments.
yeah, we are playing a lot of competitive games, and we are adjusting. We try to practice during those days in tournaments, but like proper weeks of practice doesn't happen much, to be honest.
I can't wait to see. Furia's done that smoke so many times.
Yeah.
And there's always been a gap in it, and they just seem to ignore it.
That round basically never happened. So
Rosen has a lot of frags right now. 18.
he's
Okay,
stacking them.
Whoa.
I knew he was having a really good game. Didn't realize how good.
Did you learn something here, Sean?
Eye test.
Yeah, we're having so much fun here that we kind of forget of the game.
Yeah.
That's how it
You
is.
brought me to speak about CS, and here we are.
Okay. Well, Kenny, you know what? If you had to pick any topic, what is really grinding your gears? What really bothers you right now?
What bothers me right now?
Yeah.
You, first of all.
Okay. That's not a bad first start.
Yeah.
We'll get to that, but after our second one, what would be your second go? You can't see me twice, right? So
But I don't know. What bothers me? Well, regarding what? Like CS?
Life?
Anything.
Could
Life.
be travel. Could be losing
Um,
suitcases. What? I want to
Yo,
like pick your
Jesus.
brain.
Berlin Tegel Airport.
Oh, that's not a good
Yeah,
airport.
that's a good thing to
Ooh.
argue
Yeah.
about. I like
Berlin Tegel
that.
Airport is one of the worst airport ever.
Wait,
I don't like it.
as a Frenchman, you have to go through CDG
Shut-
a
yeah.
lot.
Yikes.
It's not that bad.
Said not so many people in the past
No,
decade.
I get that. Like sometimes you have a layover in CDG, 3
Yeah.
hours of layover, and you still don't have your luggage. Doesn't make sense.
Oh, the bomb
But
fell
to be
off.
honest,
There
it
you go.
happens in a lot of airports. A lot of airports are just not well made, you know.
But Tegel is your least favorite?
Yeah, it's pretty fast, but you're waiting for the luggage. It's also pretty small, and you're waiting for the luggage for like.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They had
For
like
hours?
a super old school.
The,
And-
the boarding technique is outrageous.
I love when I go
Yes.
in that airport and I know I'm so hungry, man, before my flight, and I look around.
And
There's
there
a
is
Burger
nothing.
King.
Crickets.
There's
Yeah.
a Burger King. That's right.
There's one Burger King. That's it.
But that's
Bur-
outside
Burger
of the
King-
gate.
Yeah, Burger King is
Yeah,
the
it's
worst
outside
fast
the
food
gate.
ever.
Yeah,
Not
it's
gonna
not
lie.
great.
And McDonald's in the US. McDonald's
Sorry,
in
I
the
don't
US
even
is
really-
to our
really
future
bad.
sponsors, Burger King.
It's true.
Oh.
And if you are considering sponsoring this, just also know you never have to hire Sean Gares ever again. And that's because he just said those words that you heard. So,
Yeah, I think I'm also getting too comfortable on the couch.
yep.
Burger King, McDonald's, all good. No judgment, you know.
Yeah, this is a judgment-free zone. Anyway, I get that, man. That airport is blows, I'll be honest.
Tempo here is pretty damn quick.
I feel like Ropz is into this game much more than the other Vertigos we've seen.
Yeah, he's finally seen people.
Obviously, Frozen
Well, you get to play it, what, 2, 3?
destroying the A site helps a lot.
Yeah.
You get to play it a couple times. You come in here, give it another go. This time, you know that, well, you'd like to win, so.
Yeah, that's the thing. As you can see, like Mousesports is actually playing more like aggressive on A ramp, so that makes a difference. That push
Yeah.
FURIA on B side, and Ropz is doing the job.
Yeah. was about to say, like, we're talking about how he's seeing a lot more people. He's got 9 frags, which is, you know, second to last on his team, but that's still way more than what he ever saw in the other Vertigo games they had, because they just kind of ran through the A defense over and over again.
You know, if you go like on A, like super easily, you just have to execute or just, you know, it's pretty easy.
Yeah.
You gotta take the strays.
Whoa.
All right, Ropz with a lot.
A pretty
Or-
funny position.
Yeah, quite forward, actually. I would be terrified of... Wait, does he have Chris J with him? No, he doesn't. I would be terrified of somebody actually just coming late in from spawn side there.
I think it's just not a favorable angle to take as a T, so he just knows no one would take that angle.
I guess you get see feet pretty early as well.
Flash
right?
me out. Get me out of here. Dead.
He had the smoke. Could have waited.
Oh,
Oh, the boost. That's not going to work out for them, is it?
Bro,
Are you serious?
penalized, guys! Jesus.
Meanwhile, though, Frozen.
It
Yeah,
happens,
Frozen's
it
done
happens.
plenty.
Frozen's putting in work.
He's kind of taken out half the team. Bombs dropped as well. This is not ideal if you're Furia. Like, would you say Vertigo is pretty T favored the way it is right now?
I think so, yeah.
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 This is pretty
I think
bad news for Furia.
It's a bit more balanced than it used to be with the middle chain and kind of things. I think B side is really horrible, especially if you want to do like B contacts. B contact is really hard.
Yeah.
There is so many angles in the same time, so many crossfires. But yeah, I think it's definitely decided.
Well, that doesn't spell wonderful news for Furia. Now you got 5 seconds left. Quesarado. He's gonna have time to plant the bomb, but the problem is Ropz is right around the corner, so
Right around it, too.
He date.
double figures for Mousesports. This is a very different story from what we've seen on day 2.
Real dead.
Yeah, I think their most amount of rounds they've gotten on a Vertigo game was 11 against VP.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that was
pretty
the-
good for them so far.
Yeah.
That was day 1, right?
Yeah. It's been a minute.
And day 2 as well.
They got wrecked by
Everyone.
MIBR
G2.
and yeah, you guys. Hey. So
Lean
do you
in
think
the
they're?
pain.
Do you see them playing differently than what they did against you guys?
Damien, how did they play against us? Mousesport.
Well, they played
On
Vertigo.
On Vertigo, how did they play? Did we start City?
They started CT and they got
Yeah.
2 rounds or 3 rounds, I
Yeah.
think.
2 rounds.
Oh yeah, right, that's right. What did they play already?
We played that game yesterday, right? That
yeah,
was the third
yeah.
one?
You guys went A every
lot.
round.
Yeah,
it
that
felt
was the
like.
second day, yeah?
They were pretty
Oh yeah,
passive
we
now.
hit a lot against them. I
Yeah.
remember. Um,
I feel like they never went aggro.
it's not even about the game style or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just a game that will be different for sure. Just because they didn't enter the game at all.
Yeah, that's
and
fair.
whatever we could do, it's this kind of game you can call mid, A, B, fast, slow. You feel
Yeah.
like
Anything
just,
works.
It works.
Yeah.
And maybe tomorrow if we play this game,
Totally different.
It will be different.
No, definitely
I just
different.
had this impression that it was just
One-off.
one-sided, basically, on this day.
Well,
Alright.
speaking of things being one-sided, Mousesports finding 11 in the first half. That's pretty damn one-sided. But we're going to go to a quick break. When we come back, we will have the conclusion of not only this map, but the series at the hand, as well as the day. So we'll be right back after this.
I didn't really catch who was winning that ping pong battle between Sue and Alex.
I think it's safe to say that it wasn't Alex.
It wasn't Alex.
No.
Huh. Is he that bad?
I think the images speak for themselves. Really. I think
Henry, how bad is Alex at ping pong?
Can you get an
Walking over to
official
the mic.
confirmation here?
So, I wouldn't call him the worst player I've ever seen, but certainly not the best. You know what I mean? Like someone who
It's not quite at your
is
level.
embarrassing themselves, but kind of holding it together.
Okay.
Like
Yeah,
you
fair
feel
enough.
bad.
If you
feel
You
played,
don't want to see it.
if you played against
You know what I mean?
You don't want to see it out one of your friends.
No, yeah, like you'll accept it for like 20 minutes, but then it's like, maybe someone else should play. Anyway, how's the Counter-Strike been going?
It's been going really well. Mousesports dominating, up 11-4 at half.
How are they so like up and down? Like
They-
yesterday was terrible. Now they're just
It makes no sense. It makes no
I
sense.
know.
Oh, we have Nathan on the couch now.
Kenny, hop in here.
Yeah.
No, you're good. You're good.
No casters
Kenny.
anymore.
You promise? That's a pretty.
Jax.
You forgot something, Trace.
All right.
Okay, full
No
French.
casters anymore. It's fine. Oh yeah, we're gonna cast in French. If
You
that's
guys
fine.
should do a French broadcast. Honestly,
Yeah.
you should.
Okay.
Yeah, do it.
Okay, we can do
Yeah,
that.
just do a
Okay,
French
I
thing,
think
like,
Nathan
at this
has
point.
more experience than us though,
Yeah, just do
because
a French-
casting is probably the hardest thing
So
to
you
do.
will build a storyline for us.
Just do it in French. It's
You are,
fine.
you are building a storyline, and then we are like,
Okay, the storyline. Okay,
yeah,
okay. So
we do it in French, and Jax, you pump up everything, okay?
Okay,
You're gonna
okay.
be like, if you're gonna do it in French, you have to make it special. You have to
Pas de
shout
souci.
loud and make it exciting.
There
There we go.
Oh my
There
god!
we go. Let's go.
Fais-le en français.
L'éclatage total des terroristes de la part des CT, c'était incroyable de la part des Brésiliens. On en veut plus, on en veut plus.
est-ce que c'est les comebacks?
Je transpire.
Oui.
Non, on va le
Henry
faire.
is totally lost.
Let's
Poor
do it in
I'm-
English.
I've
I
got
need to
this. I
train
understand
my
what you guys
English.
said.
Yeah, you got
very
it.
good. Very good, huh?
No, I mean, if I sit
I
on the
am in
couch, it's
the
not to talk
good
about
way.
CS anyway, you know.
Oh yeah.
Because
what-
you like chilling,
You know.
right?
I like
You like
chilling.
to chill.
That's the couch, you know.
Allez.
Chilling is life.
Tranquille, tranquille. So,
So NBK, we're waiting for you, bro.
What?
We're waiting for you. Cast the
Wait,
game.
Okay. Kerrigan is shooting through smoke.
That's
Ropz
hard.
is aiming.
He's dead. He's dead.
Well, it's not going too good. No, but it's so many teams losing anti-ecos this.
That's the topic, actually.
uh,
After pistol, it's the
Yeah.
the worst
yeah,
round to play.
So hard.
you know this, huh?
Oh yeah. Very much. Or should we cast with a hardcore French accent?
Yeah, we
No,
can
you
do
should. Why are you not doing the French thing? I like that
So
idea.
they retake B.
There we go. That's it,
So
Kenny.
they
That's
retake
the kind of
B.
energy I'm looking for.
I mean, they
Okay,
tried
okay.
to retake B, but seems like
Go on
Mousesports has.
3, Art gets the kill.
This is very
Oh,
exciting.
maybe.
Sounds good.
There is no diffuse.
Carrigan is very good
Carrigan,
here.
very good player.
Yes.
Art gets one kill.
one on
First kill,
station.
Art.
Oh,
good Carrigan.
Very beautiful.
Kerrigan, Deagle, very good, no?
Yeah, very,
Yeah,
very
yesterday
good.
he did some cool action actually.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes. Comme ça.
Vertigo, 3 kills.
Très bien,
Tap,
très
tap,
bien.
tap.
One
Very
tap.
nice.
Very confident.
And we send love to Scream, obviously. That is probably streaming.
Ok.
Eco round can.
I mean,
You have a difficult job.
Yeah,
I
it's a
know,
fucking
no,
job.
dude. I've got the easiest job in
Much
the world.
respect to Remy J, guys. Sends
Yeah,
love to
it's
Remy.
difficult to cast a game. Huh?
Okay,
It's a
one
very
more
good
eco.
talent.
And it's difficult on this map, no?
But
To
I,
follow-
so I played so
No,
much
it's just-
Vertigo. This is the map. This is pretty much the only map I play at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played like 3 weeks to learning Vertigo. This is the one I like casting the most. I feel like a rat walking around,
Okay.
backstabbing everyone. It's my kind of environment, you know. It works out for me.
So you like rats? Okay.
Yeah, I like being a rat in Counter Strike, and like this really serves to everything.
Well,
else.
Kerrigan,
Whoa.
and no, it's Chris
Very
Serato
good.
this time.
Deagle.
Deagle, more Deagle?
Twist.
More Deagle?
Twist. Whoa!
2?
Sick
Oh,
shot.
Gary to save the day.
Will he do it?
That-
Ropz is.
This is what they say.
Mousesports is doing
That-
great on
So
Vertigo.
very fast.
They seems to be much more better than the last previous
Who's
days.
the best team on Vertigo right now? Is it
I-
It's an
G2?
attack.
I think so.
I think it's G2.
I think so
Yeah.
too.
I think it's fucking
Right
G2.
now, yeah. I think it is.
Like, but the problem is
The next time we play Vertigo, we're gonna get smashed.
yeah, that's the problem. But I said as of right now, which
Yeah,
is today.
right now, the very minute,
Today,
yeah, it's
fucking
fast.
G2.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
What about you, OG? What's your best map?
Oh, Vertigo.
But I think we're the best in the world right now. You know?
We have yet to visit the map, but
Well,
we don't even know what our best map is, so we're just playing.
Yeah, we know the feel.
Yeah, yeah.
We know
oh
the
Oh,
shit!
there we
It's
go.
gone down. All right,
Wait, will they win a USB code?
they're gonna win a full
on.
eco here with
I
the
don't
Zeus
think so,
and
I
Val-
don't think so.
Wait,
Yeah,
Don't sell the skin of the bear without before selling it.
Nice
I know what
one.
you meant. Yeah.
It's a French expression.
Don't
Don't
sell-
say that in English.
No,
you
no,
know?
no, I got it though. Don't sell the skin of the bear until what?
You sell it.
Okay, it's like don't
No.
count its
No,
chickens
wait,
until they hatch,
until-
right?
Wait, wait.
Until
What
you
was
hunt it.
Respire.
No, killed it. Avant d'avoir tué. Ne vends pas la
Ah,
peau de l'ours,
voilà,
vends
faut
pas.
de
killing
l'ours
it,
avant
before
d'avoir
killing
tué.
it.
Before
obviously,
killing it.
yeah.
Okay. Oh shit,
Yeah.
you might be right.
Kerrigan?
If they win this round, Furia, they come back.
Furia?
Sure.
Nice.
Sûr. Yep.
Well, fuck. Wait, here's the bomb? No, they have the bomb.
This means that we play Virtus Pro tomorrow, right? On Sundays?
I don't know. Ask Henry.
Yes.
Henry,
Henry doesn't know anything. I don't know why you would ever ask him. Henry just turns up and does what he's told.
Yeah, you play VP.
And
I mean, if Mouse wins, you play VP.
What about you?
Mouse.
Mouse? Oh yeah, that makes sense.
So, analyzing this very great game of Vertigo.
Which is quick so far, but can be longer. You never know.
If they come back.
Don't sell.
Don't sell the skin of the bear.
Before killing it.
Alright, this looks like it's a done deal, boys. He's on the wrong side of the map. He's got a long rotation here. No kit, no armor. It's not looking good.
Les carottes sont cuites.
Back to the French boys in the studio.
Ça va pas casser des briques. Hein.
Carrots are cooked.
Voilà. It's finished.
Well. It looks very good for Mousesports.
And Frozen with 26 kills so far. That young kid has been stepping up a lot recently.
He's a very
According to
strong player.
Carrigan, they changed role after which event? I think was Belek, and things got much better.
Thank you for the great analysis, Kenny S.
No worries.
And now back to the action. Okay, first gun round, maybe the last one.
And Chris J has an op.
Well.
It's because Voxic is not here.
This I don't understand.
You can do this pick, Kenny. Huh?
No.
Learn, Kenny, that's what it means.
Learn, yeah.
I do it actually. I was doing a lot back then, but now you know cities usually use utilities to secure that area before picking like he did. That was pretty. Whoa!
Ils ont la
Ropz
main
that
chaude.
AK-47 right now, bro. It's insane.
Yeah.
He's making the AK old school again. Love to see
Yeah.
it.
You know what's beautiful? Only one Krieg
AK
on the
is
map.
for the alpha man, you
Yeah,
know.
it's for the
Krieg
it's
is
for
for
the real
pussy.
men of Counter-Strike. Separates
Yeah,
the boys from the men.
exactly.
You know what I mean? Little boys use the Krieg, real men use the AK. That's what I'm saying. Jax gets it. We're all good.
I can play Krieg.
You don't want to say to see him with the Krieg. It's very funny.
No one wants to see the Krieg though, dude. No one respects the Krieg.
never.
No one respects a Krieg user.
As an oper, I despise it.
Yeah, no
Literally.
one respects that Krieg.
There was a thing earlier when we played Overpass where we had like an anti-eco setup. One guy had a Krieg, and I was spotting an angle, and I heard the Krieg, and I told Mantu, don't peek, he has a Krieg, although he has an up, and like he was like a distance of the map.
Yeah.
He was like an A-bomb side too long, and I was like, don't peek, because I knew he was gonna
Spoiler
die.
alert, Mantu lost the duel.
Yeah,
Obviously.
one tap
Obviously,
instantly, because
obviously.
Krieg is just dumb.
And also like when you're picking and running with Krieg is just so...
I think
You
you were
can't do
actually one of the first to use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before the
Yeah,
beta.
but-
You were.
Back in
Yeah.
2017, I remember like G2 Super Team. That's not us calling that.
That was a
you
name
know?
given.
Yeah, that's not us. That's not on us. Definitely not on us. And people were not happy within the team that NBK was using it. I think it was really good in practice.
In practice it was good. In official it was a bit
I
rougher.
cast like all the games you tried it out in, like, and I heard like so much about it, and it just like never worked out in the actual games.
Yeah, right.
Like
that's
it felt
correct.
like on paper it's a great idea. They said it never really connected.
No, yeah, I mean, unofficial games were a bit rougher. In practice, it was good. but
Like a
otherwise-
couple of people tried it out. Like, you and Magus, I tried it out for a while.
Magus
And, like
as well,
Elise
yeah,
as
yeah.
well was like giving it a go before the change.
That's
Like
right.
no one
Le
really
vidéo.
made it really work until like FURIA, like this first time I actually
l'ai mis
noticed
loin.
what
Yeah,
weapon, like,
because I
right?
think it just takes some time to just get adjusted to it and like really
Yeah.
know how to use it.
Well,
Yeah, like the
The
spray,
Krieg is
the
a
spray
ch-
control is really hard. Like you have
Okay.
to spray down left. Sorry, Jax, your turn now.
The Krieg is cheat from the beginning of CSGO, I think, but never know.
Yeah, nobody used it. It's like when like
Ça veut rien dire ce que je dis, en fait.
right, yeah.
Ça veut strictement rien dire.
it's like when Get Right at the very beginning you used the auto sniper.
Don't judge me, please.
Yeah, the auto sniper was pretty sick. We won a major because of that. Thanks, Nathan.
Oh yeah, Inferno.
Yeah.
I remember. No, like at first Get Right used it at the very beginning of CSGO and everybody was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is this shit?
It's over.
Anyway, it's over.
It was a good game.
That was really nice
Sorry
sitting on the
for
couch
that,
with
but
you
it's
guys.
not possible to clutch these rounds.
Yeah, I was just saying like big contact is really hard in
And
Vertigo.
1, 2,
The
3.
B side is really bad.
Take one. He's dead.
And
Is
that's
that-
it.
And now we have another break, which is really nice for casters and analysts. Like we have a lot of breaks here.
So
Is
what
it-
is the ranking now? We know?
First
G2
G2,
Do you know? 'Cause I don't
second
know.
OG,
I
You
did
don't know?
work here. I
third
don't know.
Mouse, and
Well,
fourth
we can find out.
But
Virtus
Virtus
fourth.
This 4?
Virtus Pro.
Virtus 4.
Sure?
Just
Virtus
for
4.
100%? Okay.
yeah, we play VP again.
Yeah. And you play Mousesports, Nathan.
Yes, very
What
much.
is your feeling about this match?
It's gonna be a hard game, but anything can happen.
You seem to find a momentum today.
It's just very hard to know which maps are gonna be played because they play 7 maps and we don't know what our strength is on every map. So
It's a mind game.
I don't know. It's just gonna be like we'll see tomorrow. But like we've been growing into the tournament, so hopefully we can take it.
Feel you go on your own strength.
Well, here they come, the champions of this evening.
Maybe we
ladies and
can
gentlemen.
ask them.
It's
good job,
Mousesports.
Mark. What you play?
What you
What's
gonna play
going on?
tomorrow?
What are you picking?
Have you got anything
What
to say
you gonna
to
play
your fans?
tomorrow against OG?
Thank you for watching.
Thank you so much
I
for
think
watching.
you can
Me
play
and Kerrigan,
Vertigo.
we love you.
We'll practice
Love
them
you
with
all.
Vertigo. They are insane.
And that's it. That's the whole
Insane.
show. That's the end. No, it's not. Are they telling you what you guys to say right now?
Maybe you need to have a headset.
Maybe I need a headset
Yeah,
right now.
maybe you need to
Well,
direct what's
somebody
happening.
says
Text
what's
mine,
going
bro,
on here.
text
Let's
mine.
see what's actually happening.
Okay.
Kerrigan, you wanna come?
I stay here.
Hi. Okay. I was joking.
I
What is
just came for
happening
the
now?
last half.
Une incompréhension la plus totale.
All right, I'm gonna have to come down here.
You're
Je
gonna
jure,
come
c'est
down
dommage de jouer avec ça, je pense que bon. Non, non.
Aucun problème.
Enlève-moi ce bébé, les gens ils vont penser des choses négatives.
Everybody left.
Okay, production. It's coming. No worries.
Okay, the professionals come back.
Yeah, let's go.
We're
let's
here.
go.
All right,
Oh,
bonsoir,
okay.
bonsoir.
Bien.
Hi. What are we doing next? Okay.
So I think now we have to get the fuck out of here. Okay, right?
Okay.
Have you got any
Go
messages
do
to
the
your
things.
fans before you leave?
Yeah. Thank you very much for your support. Wait, where is the camera? This one.
Yeah.
This one. Bro, there is too
Il est
many.
good.
Right down the nose of
Oh,
that
you
one. There you
changed
go.
it.
Fans. G2 fans.
Here we go. That's a nice
Please,
shot.
no.
Kenny S fans. Jax fans.
Henry
Nexa
G fans.
Entes fans.
Raging
Malek
fans.
fans.
Raging fans.
No Region fans.
What?
Thank you very much for your support. We appreciate a lot. This even
You're
though
so white,
we had
bro. You're
like
so white. yeah, it's better.
There you
even
go.
if we had some
Take
tough
the shine,
times,
take the shine.
you always been here for us, and we appreciate that. Among the insults and the bad words we have dailies. We love you very much, and thank you very much for being here for us.
Oh.
And yeah, like just love, lot of love,
Oh.
and the show must go on. And the show is all for you because that's how you pay back love. You give them a lot of show.
There's not enough love.
Thank you, Buddha.
There's not enough love in the world, Kenny. Thank you so much for that. That's a lovely message. Nathan, do you have anything to say, or are you more just happy
It's
with
my
that?
time to step down.
Yeah, I feel like you
yeah.
can't beat that.
Bye, guys.
Yeah, no, merci.
All right,
Merci
so
I keep it French.
okay.
And Regin is gonna analyze the game he just played. Not played, but
You're
coached.
you're gonna check the demo now again.
Am I gonna check the demo? I like how Vertigo worked though. It's nice.
Vertigo was nice.
Like
Hi,
we got
Sean.
more than 2
Hey,
rounds in seats.
Henry.
That's
How's
like,
it going,
yeah,
man?
It's pretty
It's
good.
going all right. How are you doing?
Getting
I'm
better
doing good. You want me
progress.
to read that green card for you?
Read the green card.
All right, here we go.
Do it nicely.
All right, we
this
have
time.
a giveaway, and you can get in that by entering our CS_Summit 5 giveaway for your chance to win a Sennheiser GSP 370 headset, XPG Summoner keyboard, and Battleground Prime mousepad, and some Monster Energy drink and Beyond the Summit merch. Head over to bts.gg/giveaway to enter. It's very easy, guys in chat. I know spelling isn't your strong suit. Not many letters in this URL, Henry.
bts.gg
/giveaway.
giveaway.
There you
There we
go.
go. I think I can
They can do
recall that
this.
right now. Make sure you enter that one. It's going to be a lot of fun. Sean will actually be wearing a Christmas sweater tomorrow. He is guaranteed it. He might even cut the arms off as well so we
Yeah.
can see those beautiful arms.
2015 days throwback.
Yeah, like, well,
Throw it
it's
back.
not as good as it used to be,
No,
but it's
but-
still kind of there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
It's not what it used to be.
reminiscent
He's
of it.
not even suggesting it is still there, but
But you know what? We'll be on a show match tomorrow, Henry. I'm on your team. I
You've
will
never
put
been
you
on
in
my
the dirt
team.
first round without
I'm on your
batting an
team.
eye.
Next line, I'll put you in the dirt. Okay.
We're gonna move on to.
Here's the bracket for tomorrow, Halber. What
Yes.
are your initial thoughts on this?
I like it. This is a super juicy first matchup, and it's fitting that we have the coach of Mousesports here on the couch as well. You guys are going up against OG. How does that feel?
This thing is good. Like they have been improving a lot during the tournament. I think like they've been progressing every day.
Yeah.
That we beat them 2-0 first day. I don't think it matters when we're coming in tomorrow. It's gonna be a new
Yep.
game for sure. So it's gonna be interesting. The veto phase, it's gonna be probably the most interesting for me.
Yeah.
Because we have no idea what maps they play at. The video system here is.
Today.
Yeah. I mean, like the video system here is just way different than like
other tournaments.
yeah, exactly. So.
All right. Should be an interesting one. And obviously, on the opposite side, that means we have G2 and Virtus Pro.
G2.
Pretty sick for Virtus Pro, considering the lineup of this tournament.
Yeah.
Like the fact they got through, that's actually pretty impressive. Like,
G2 has clearly been the best team that we've seen so far, right?
Absolutely.
8-2. I think.
Didn't VP take a map off them as well?
They did.
OG stole a map too.
Yes, that
That's
could
16-14
actually
on Nuke.
be super competitive.
Like for me, I actually think like VP has a chance tomorrow. I don't know why.
Yeah, they always do. I think like they're such a team. Like you never know what you're gonna get with them.
Yeah,
like, anything could happen.
I feel like it's so well drilled that if it all works, then
it might be
there's
glorious.
There's a real shot. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we had the brackets. Obviously, now we know what teams are going to progress through. That means that both Brazilian teams are actually out. I did not see that happening.
I don't think anyone did
at the start of the tournament. I'll be honest.
That's a bit of a. It's
Next
a
major in Brazil.
Yeah.
Brazil.
Careful,
team.
Sean.
Brazil
Careful.
Love to
looking
see that.
like they're in good shape right now.
Yeah. I'd
But
like
they
to
have
say
a lot of time.
I'm only sweaty because I just played ping pong. I'm not like.
How sweaty we talk? Oh, you're quite warm.
Yeah, I just see
Who
my.
won
I know
that
my forehead's
game?
quite shiny. What, between me and Sue?
Yeah.
That was Sue's first ever game. We were just getting the basics
And-
down, having a rally.
Okay.
She won.
You lost.
I
lost.
So
You know, it's
I
a good
asked on
game,
stream,
but still, I gave it
showed
away.
you guys playing. I'm not sure if you're aware.
Did it? Oh.
Yeah, during the break, and I said, I didn't see who won, and we didn't know.
Oh,
and someone
I see.
tweeted at me, everyone lost for having watched that game.
That's fair.
That was a
that's
response.
kind of
pretty funny.
mean. Kind of mean though.
No, that's kind of funny, because I'm not. Normally
never
doing
necessarily
physical. I didn't say I was
mean-
a physical, specimen. I'm
You never
definitely
said he was the
take me out
best
in
ping
ping
pong
pong.
player.
I mean, you're a handsome guy, no, Alex? We
Thanks,
all can
man.
agree on that.
Thank you, darling. I appreciate that. I'm working on myself. I'm working on myself.
it's Robin.
Sean, I'll do you $1,000 right now at ping pong.
Ropz, how much money do I have to give you to just change your name to Cool? Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I'll give you
he's onto something.
€5. I'll give you something right now. I'll buy you a drink of lovely Monster Energy from the fridge, and
From the fridge.
From the fridge.
and you change your name to Cool right now. What do you think
Oh.
for the
Did
next
you know
game?
his last name
For the
means cool?
semi-finals, can you go in
Yeah.
as Cool? Just KOOL. You can
It's a
stylize
good, it's
it
a good
as you want.
brand. That's a good brand.
That's pretty cool. Get creative with the K, maybe,
Are cool.
or like the O's. Get like maybe a 0 in there.
Ooh,
You can have some
yeah.
fun with it, man.
All lead speed.
I don't hate it.
No, me neither. And while we're at it, we'll try and
Anyway.
get like. Anyway, that's the end of that. Sorry.
Doesn't seem to be landing. So we will be doing the closing of the show, I believe.
Oh, is it over?
Yes.
Yeah, it's over.
Let's
Well,
wrap
we're
it up.
doing it. Any
Wrap it up
any
with a
final
bow.
thoughts? Regin, have you got anything you'd like to say to your fans?
Who was playing tomorrow? Like in the caster match or something? What was that?
Oh, yeah, we
yeah.
got a little bit of show match
Oh.
going on tomorrow.
5 versus 3.
Okay, there was a bit of
scrubs.
animosity earlier. There was a couple of
Yeah.
arguments here. A couple of little dudes turned up with their Super Nintendos talking about Super Smash Brothers,
Yeah.
saying they
Fake
could beat us.
Australians.
Fake Australians as well, the
Yeah.
worst kind of Australians. They said they could beat us in any sort of matchups. We challenged them to 3-on-5.
Yeah.
I don't know how that really works
I don't
between all of us.
Apparently,
Overpasses the map.
they've been practicing for months.
Yeah, they actually
Yeah.
have they play together
They
after
said
work.
they have
said.
strats.
So we'll
And
see how it
tricks
goes.
up their sleeves.
So yeah,
6 of us,
Tricks up their sleeve.
5 of them, 5v3.
we'll see how it goes.
Henry, now in-game leader for the team. Really thinking this through. The
I
map,
might
Vito.
step away from this one,
He's
Sean. I feel
unsure.
like you've got enough talent as it is. You've got
I've
yourself,
seen you lead a team at the start of the year.
Chad.
You took your team to the finals.
He's a Showmatch veteran. He is. There's no
Yes.
doubt.
Trace, how did your last show match go?
Can we get Trace on the mic to comment?
Trace on the mic.
There's a few comments about the whole.
Couple comments. I just want to come out here in the open and say right to you all in the audience, as well as
awkwardly
all of these people. Let's just go ahead.
Well, this gets like 500,000 views.
Pretty safe thing here for Sean to go ahead and remove himself. I only like this idea because the camera is following me. More importantly, the last show match I played was in Beijing.
It's embarrassing, Trace. Though what happened?
Yeah.
Trace, was
Anyway,
that one Frankie
Henry,
played?
enough talking. Start match. No, I would say that last show match, it was on Breach. Didn't go my way. Sometimes somebody just rushes with an op, and that's just the way it goes.
Are we going to see you in a show match again?
It's not really up to me. I kind of when they want the heavy hitters, they reach out to me, and that's all I got to say about that.
Do you have a message for Frankie?
Frankie, if you do find yourself watching, I don't know where you are in the world, but I just want to say you're pretty cool, No matter what these guys say about you when we're not on camera, I think you're pretty cool. Bye, Frankie.
Thank you so much, Trace. That is the world leader in defeats for show matches, Trace Saranthus, checking
By the
out
way,
now.
Henry G is a little bitch. All right, I'm out.
Oh, okay. Well, not quite as good, but we will be closing out the show there. Thank you so much for watching today. That was day 3. Tomorrow, the semi-finals will be kicking off, where we'll see all the action conclude. It's been an exciting couple of days, maybe an exhausting end to the year, however. There's been a lot of CS. It's been a long year.
It's been a long year.
Everyone's kind of feeling the bum. We've got new lineups coming through, a lot of Counter-Strike, and
2020
kind
is
of
looking
bit of
hot.
uncertainty for the future as well, right?
Yeah, but I think it's looking good. Like
It's looking good.
It's uncertain in a cool way.
I think you're right.
Yeah. So 2020 should offer a nice little
stabilization.
Exactly. Well, you could hope for that at
hopefully.
least.
And a less harsh schedule, hopefully.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's the big question mark.
Yes.
That's what I was alluding to. but
We've been promised that for the last 2 years, haven't we?
5 years for me.
Well,
I've
yeah.
been, every year I've been doing is right, this year I'm not going to try and do 28 events.
Yeah.
I end up doing 29. Then I do 30. And then the whole thing falls apart. But regardless, it was a fun day at Counter-Strike. We'll do it all again tomorrow. The semi-finals.
Playoffs.
And the grand final, Sean. I know you're looking forward to it.
I am indeed.
We'll see you there, hopefully, tomorrow morning, bright and early. Good night from Jeremiah the baby.